Hey gang! You may notice that I am fully kitted out in a suit that doesn't fit, and with a tie that is definitely applied the wrong way. Now the reason for my special attire today is because I think that it's time to finally start capitalizing on people's desperate need for entertainment these days. I'm gonna start my own late night TV show. Now why, you may ask yourself? Why would anyone watch your TV show when there are so many other late night TV shows out there for people to enjoy? And I asked myself the exact same thing. The bar is so high when it comes to these late night shows that I didn't think I had a chance. I mean, look at this.
Also, that Lowe's is looking to hire 50,000 employees, while Home Depot is looking to double the employees on the floor to 2. Hello? Hello? Anyone?
Use your app.
Echo.
I need a name.
What aisle is screwdrivers in?
May 16.
How can I compete with that level of quality? And then the answer came to me as clear as day. All I need to do to have a successful late night TV show is recreate the same feel that other show hosts have on their shows. Now, one thing that the big guys like Fallon have over me is that they have a live studio audience to laugh at every joke they make. Fortunately, I have a workaround. I've installed this application that allows me to record myself and then slightly edit it to add a half-sincere voice after every comment I make. Here's my sample. It's great. But sometimes, the paid audience isn't enough to make the folks at home laugh. And that's why I have yet another strategy that I will be employing for maximum laughter. Say I make a joke like this. Man, Legos are so wacky and weird now. Back when I was a kid, we were building with squares. But now, kids are building with gosh darn circles! See? You didn't laugh. Sure, others were laughing. But you didn't understand. What if I just did something as subtle as this? See? Now you know that it was a joke and not a cry for help. The set is also extremely important when it comes to these late night shows. The host is usually on a stage accompanied by a desk and some space where they can stand up and deliver monologues. Now evidently, I don't have any of them. So I had to come up with a more creative solution to this issue. I didn't, so I'm just gonna be sitting here and maybe I'm gonna stand up on it. And of course, there have to be segments. If there weren't any segments, the whole thing would just fall apart. So I've taken the liberty of writing down a few segment ideas that I think could be great hits. Segment idea number 1. Talk about how screwed the world is, but with jokes. I see late night TV show hosts do this all the time. Talk about a global crisis, but then loosen it up with a hashtag relatable joke. Here's one I came up with. Wow. The pandemic is so horrible. It's killed so many people. It's caused so many people to lose their jobs. In some countries, the pandemic is so bad there that they're running out of hospital space for all the people infected. The lucky ones have to share a bed with 1 or 2 more patients. The lucky ones. It's also bad because I've gained 10 pounds since the start of this week! Hey-yo! Hey-yo! Segment idea number 2. Comedy sketches. Lily Singh, another late night show host, loves doing these. And I think they turn out phenomenal. I was watching this one the other day called Millennials and Gen Z Squash the Beef. And I thought it was great. It was current and a 100% correct representation of what each generation is like.
There's been conflict between our two cultures, and on behalf of millennials, I'm trying to bridge the gap between us and your Generation Z.
No cap, Gen Z finds your whole simp vibe high-key sus, but it's the attempt at reconciliation for me.
Like I said, they got it exactly right. So I've been doing my research, and I think I've come up with a premise that is amazing. It'll be the funniest thing that you'll ever see. No cap. And finally, segment idea number 3. Celebrity guests. Now this one's just a given. Celebrities often know how to act in a public situation, they bring more attention to the show, and some are pretty funny. And luckily for me, I happen to know a celebrity firsthand. I'm sure you have all heard of the famous SoundCloud rapper T4. I have. I know him. Me and T4, we go way back. I've known him so long that I remember when he was just to be known as Tyler. Alright, let's just send him a message, see if he's up for it. Hey Mr. 4, how would you like to be my celebrity guest on my new late night show? Need something else. Come on, if I was a rapper, how would I want to be asked this question? Surf's up, bro! And sent. What was I thinking? Unsend! Oh no. In my haste to unsend this foul message, I ended up blocking him. He'll never forgive me for this. There go my chances of having him on the show. Wait, I know someone else. I'm sure you've all heard of the legendary person, King Gamers. Yeah, that could work. Like with T4, we go way back. Yeah, I'll just send him a message right now. Just be professional. Hey man, how would you like to be my celebrity guest on my new late night show? Let me know if you're interested. That's good. Surf's up. Damn it, that was purely instinct. He said yes! Oh, this is great! Well, I guess now there's nothing left to do but just to film this thing. Oh, wait, there is one more thing. Mommy? Can I go to sleep a little later today? Well, come on, please! Thank you! Alright, I moved my bedtime to 8 p.m. Let's do this thing! Live from his own bedroom, it's the 7 P.M. Shenanigans with G-Man! Hey, everybody! Thanks for coming out. We got a great show for you tonight. Almost as great as that chocolate cheesecake I had yesterday. But in fairness to me, how was I not gonna try to drown my sorrows in a nice sugary treat? I mean, I see all that is wrong with the world. I mean, climate change is getting worse and worse with each year. We really need to do something about it.
Preach!
I propose something new. Instead of recycling, reducing the amount of useless stuff we buy and our waste, how about instead, every couple of years, we drop a giant ice block into the ocean? Yeah, I'm cool, I'm hip. I've seen the memes. That's funny, right, Fernando? Right, G-Man. It's super funny. Well said, buddy, well said. Oh. Hey, but I heard that Trump.
Boo!
He's the
worst human being I've ever seen.
We hate that guy. It's like people never stop talking about him. Make America great again? More like, please stop making yourself look like an ass whenever you open your mouth. But anyways, I heard that Trump, yes, Donald Trump, he's deciding to make a board game. Yeah. And it's called How to Be the Greatest President of the United States. Now, get this. The rules are, don't be like Trump! Oh man, Donald, you get more clueless every day. And in other news, I've heard that COVID-19 is bad. Yeah, according to a recent study, the average person doesn't enjoy being stuck in their home with nothing to do. They obviously haven't seen a bread maker. Oh, you're too kind, you're too kind. Thank you, thank you. We've got a great show for you tonight. I love nature. So great and natural. Oh, hello, young man. What are you doing?
Shut up, you boomer. I gotta catch me some mons. No cap, no cap.
Oh, that is no way to speak to your elders.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gramps. Looks like you can't handle my MLG pro gamer lifestyle, yo. 420.
My goodness, what vile remarks. The youth of today are miserable.
What? You can't call me miserable. That hurts my feelings. No.
And sensitive, too. It all went downhill after us. Am I right? Am I right?
Shut up, man.
You're just upset that I'm right. We're white. We had better lives. We knew what to do with ourselves. We were successful at a young age. And we weren't the sensitive pieces of trash that you kids are today.
But did you ever think that some of the problems that you guys caused are the reasons for all the things you just listed?
Nope.
Oh boy, that one was good. That one was good. For the last segment of the night, I'd like to bring in someone special. Me and him are great friends. We go way back, and he's a real great guy. Please allow me to introduce the one, the only, King Gamer! Hey man, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Today's my rank in Rocket League went up. I'm not a diamond stuck in plat anymore.
Oh man. Oh man, you kill me, you kill me. Oh boy. Well, anyway, King Gamers, we have an extra great game for you today. Alright? So it's called Name That Animal. A picture of an animal will show up on screen and you have to name it. But here's the catch. Wrong answers only. Alright? You think you're ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Great! Let's begin. King Gamers, name that animal.
Wow. Well, that has to be the weirdest looking sushi roll ever.
Well, okay, swing and a miss. Let's try another one. King Gamers, name this animal.
Why, that's Big Ed, of course.
But who the hell is that? All right, I don't think you understand how to play. Let me show you. Hey, I didn't know you took a picture of my ex-wife. Oh. Next one. Hey, that's my ex-wife, 'cause she's a bitch. Oh. See? That's how you play.
Okay, I think I get it.
Cool. Here's your animal.
Whoa. There's only one thing that ugly in this world, and it's my ex-wife. You get it? Cause okay.
What is wrong with you? Alright, you know what? That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for coming on, King Gamers. Say goodnight. What a jackass. Well, anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. We had a great show tonight. Yeah. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for coming. Yeah. And that's that. Overall, I think it went pretty okay. And although King Gamers did not know a single joke that merited even a pity laugh, other than that, it was pretty good. I'm gonna have to call this one a success. Talk to me. Cancelled? Cancelled for what? But I thought that was supposed to be funny. Hello? Hello? Damn it. Well, this is a bad situation. Not as bad as my ex-wife, though.